If we get disrespected, we could just respond a certain type of way that'll force somebody to respect us. That makes sense? So in that man box,
what I think READI is an opportunity to train your thought process, train your brain process to make yourself better, an opportunity for real change. CAD, Control Alt Delete, is our form of cognitive behavioral therapy. It stands for controlling thoughts, altering feelings, deleting behaviors.
The word right there, the bold word is decision.
They turned it to CAD, which is CAD, Control Alt Delete. Once you Control Alt Delete on the computer, you reset it. So what's going on right now in our CADs, they trying to reset our mindset on the way we think in the process of a job environment. So we'll be able to maintain, to thrive, and to seek better opportunities in the employment field.
What about your new thought in terms of how would you feel?
I would say CBT is just talking about like how you think, how you feel, how you act. Just really thinking about considering your feelings, your thoughts, what drives that, understanding the breakdown of that, and it can go through a lot of scenarios, situations, different things that just drive the thought process, the emotions, the feelings, and how you move after that, you know.
So we know that actions is the tip of the iceberg, correct?
When I was facilitating, it's our opportunity to get the guys to really learn how to work their brain. So learning how to identify emotions, physical sensation like adrenaline rushes, thoughts that kind of push them towards committing risky situations and actions that get them into trouble. So if they can kind of learn how to work through those simple frustrations or learn how to say no to risky situations and learn how to evaluate that process, it'll help more towards the change.
I've had times where participants call me when they're in the middle of a very risky situation, gun in hand type things. And they'll call me to reinforce what they're already telling themselves. So they have already used the stop and think method that I want them to do and think of another way around it. And a lot of times that's one of our skills, is go ask for help.
Because it gives us a chance to interact with people from this gang or this neighborhood. It gives us the chance to come together at times. So that's a pretty cool thing.
Is it 2 weeks, 3 months, is it a year? Do you know the difference between a short time and a long time, right?
I think all these guys are here because they want to change, and just because you want to is not easy. Sometimes you need the help or you need the guidance or you need the space to understand something different, to understand your different choices, and to be able to take advantage of opportunity that's not in front of you right away. It's hard to see opportunities when you're out there on the street hustling every day or you're running from your opponents.
At having coaches that understand the experience and also have a clinical background, it creates that cohesion. Not only he gets the work, he's enthralled in the work, but he also understands the real life experience, the Chicago experience with these guys too, and is able to find a middle ground. That's why I think that the CBT and being relatable and culturally relevant, it really works, and it makes the curriculum come alive.
Back then, how do you feel about it now? Is it the same? And if it's still the same, that means you have to dive a little bit deeper.
Somebody say something to me, I might still off, I might hit them in their shit, you know, make them feel how I feel. But with the mindset of me actually being incarcerated for a year and a half, actually vowing to myself to change as a person, and then now having the tools set in front of me to utilize, it has made it that much easier to use it.
I get a lot of it because nowadays a lot of things I think and say, now it's like I sit back and instead of me taking the action, I sit down and think first before I take an action on anything now. I'm getting a lot out of that, the CAD.
It definitely helped with the mindset and really how you go about doing things. And it really just helped, because at first I used to really think I didn't need it until I started seeing that I was actually doing what they were saying do out in the streets and stuff, you feel me? So I was actually changing up and I didn't even know I was changing. You don't even be knowing that you changing when you doing it.
And I'm glad that I work here because I didn't know that programs like this were out here in Chicago, which is where it's needed. You know, gun violence is very high, and I think that READI provides an opportunity for these guys to say, hey, there's more to life than what I've been doing.